Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. Everything said on here is for entertainment purposes only. Funny jokes, ha ha ha. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, what's up? What's up? So we are floating around levels, baby. We are floating around levels, baby. We are right now. We are at the highest we've been in 12 years. Right now, as I speak, I'm looking at the chart. $43.90. I'm gonna tell you right now. When we break $44 and like 30 cents, $44. Let's just say $44.33. This really doesn't have any resistance all the way up to $47. Okay. After we break through 44.50, we're going to see 47. That's what I see in the charts. And I'm not a chart expert. I am not a chart expert at all. But if I understand the charts, then what I'm looking at, because right now we broke a level from 2012. And we have a fucking supply. Hold on, peeps. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. What up, guys? What up, guys? Hold on 1 second here. I'm gonna have to put it on the monthly. Hold on a second. What the heck is going on? I'm gonna look at the. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the chart real quick because I know there is a supply zone that's been sitting there for quite a while. I'm in the chart. Hold on a second. I don't know why it's taking a minute to load up. What's going on? Full chart. This thing's been up. I can't even tell you how many weeks it's been up. And it's always when I want to fucking do something. Always when I want to do something. It is fucking unreal. Hold on 1 second here. Let me go to Amazon. What the fuck is? Excuse my language. All right, here we go. Here we go. Silver chart. Here we go. See on super charts. So let me bring it to the monthly. There is a supply zone that there's money sitting there, okay? There's money sitting at $47.10 mark. So right above $47, there is money, there is liquidity sitting there since tell you exactly when. Since May 2nd of 2011. May 2nd. Wow, May 2nd. May 2nd is 52525522 SS. Sterling motherfucking silver. If you understand what I'm saying. So that's been sitting there for 16,669 days. Again, that supply, that liquidity has been sitting 16,600 and almost 80 days. It's sitting there waiting. Okay? We're going to see that probably hit. I wouldn't be surprised this month. But we'll see. We shall see. Like I said, too, this week also we're going to have 925, right? September 25th in this week. 925 is also a sterling silver stamp. And I said that it should be this week. We should see something this week. And if numbers don't lie, as you can see, we are breaking levels from 2011. We are breaking levels from 2011. And it says a strong buy at the moment. Strong buy. Let me just show you. This is where we are right now. Okay? This is where the level, and this is where we're at here, as you can see right here. Alright? This is where we are right now. This is 2011. As you can see, we got liquidity sitting there. 16,679 days. Okay? They never went back and retested this levels. Okay? We are close, as you can see, we are close of smashing that right here. See that blue line right there? Once we break that blue line, see that? See, you have the line right here. Once we break over that little wick right here, see, it's already over this fucking thing right here. But once we break over this indecision wick right here, we're gonna get all the way up to here. Okay? We're going up to this fucking supply. I'm telling you right now. They're going up there to get that money. That money's been sitting there for 16,000 or 16,600 days, whatever it was. As you can see. So like I said, if you go back to 2011 in May, oh, that was the May candle up there. This is a different candle. But once we get over this little wick over here, we pass that, there's no resistance until the supply zone. No resistance to the supply zone, people. What up, everybody? What up? What's up, fellas? Silver, baby. Silver's moving. What's up, India? No, this is actual physical silver. That's the price of silver an ounce at the moment. Nothing about stocks. We're talking about legal currency at the moment. Legal currency. Legal currency. 43. We are at all-time fucking highs since over a decade right now. Okay? We're at all-time highs since a decade from today, baby. Silver, baby. I've been telling you. I don't know if you want to just hang out. I'm just fucking watching it. Bullshitting. Waiting for my partner to hit me up. But Proton is Christ, right? If Christ is the first, right? Proton is the first. All this other shenanigans, bananigans. Proton is the real deal, Holyfield. Proton is going to be running the show. Proton is the source. In my opinion, Proton is the source code. All right? It's going to be running the show from behind the scenes. Nobody's going to know who the fuck XPR is. It's just going to be running everything behind the scenes. Ever see the movie Wizard of Oz when you go in the back and you see the fucking guy behind the curtain and Toto pulls the curtain? That's XPR. That old man there going like this on everything. Da 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 ba da ba ba. Not the concept of trying to scare people, but the concept that you're not going to be able, not able, but you won't even know who's moving your money, where to, or whatever. You're just going to know that you got a wallet, you're able to swipe, you're able to purchase, you're able to travel. If you behave yourself, most likely, and it'll be from that point. Yeah, I didn't catch him. I didn't catch a video, Spaceman, but I guess I'll have to check it out and see. XPR is the source code, in my honest opinion. That's just what I feel. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm just saying that's what I feel. I feel that metal pay is where all the metals are going to be backed at, like the Fort Knot. Metallicus is the mining company. Loan is the product, the baby, the gift, whatever you want to call it, the freedom ticket. Because you're most likely going to fucking stake most of your loan and pair it up to whatever other cryptos you have that's affiliated with the WebAuth and MetalX that you'll be able to get a percentage of. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to stake our shit and get a percentage daily so we can live off of that, so we don't have to worry about selling. So please don't ask me about selling. I'm not thinking about selling. Like I said, the only thing I was selling was XRP, and that's because I needed to make a few moves, and that's about it. But besides that, I mean, I made a good thing. I've been buying XRP at 20 cents. I'm selling it at $3, two and change, whatever it is. That's still over almost a 10x. So I'm not mad about that. But yeah, I won't be selling anything else. I'll be looking to be staking and be looking to take advantage of the MetalX platform. Do you really need to be staking the XPR? I mean, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Staking gives you rewards, and I'm down for rewards, so we will see. So over here, we got Peter saying that he sees where people are accepting silver for payments for burger service, etc. Let's go. Copper is sold out at double the real price, but may still be worth investing now. What do you think? Listen, if you've been watching my show, I've been screaming copper and silver for quite some time. I mean, it's not financial advice, but that was just for you to look into it and decide if that particular metal was something that interests you for you to get in and invest in. I love copper because I know copper deals with the body. I love silver because I know silver deals with the body as well too, and I know silver is super valuable. I mean, shout out to Starship. He even said, why you think there is no gold surfer? I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't say it. But since he said it, I got to give him credit over there. That's Starship. He said, why you think there is no gold surfer, right? Gold is worth, they say, all this, but yet Marvel's never had a gold surfer. They had a silver surfer. When I look at the money, I didn't see anything that said gold certificates. I seen silver certificates on dollar bills. And like I said, I'll go back to the Future. The car is silver. I mean, there's so much silver out here. It's just, my spidey senses was just telling me. When I found out that the first Olympics gave out for first place silver. I'm like, then what made them change their mind? Obviously, they must have assumed silver had some type of value for the first Olympics for you to give it for first place, right? You didn't give gold, but yeah, gold back then was more valuable than silver. So you have these people training for years and years, and they make it to the Olympics, and you give them some shit like silver for first place. When I started thinking about it like that, I'm like, nah, there's something bigger with silver. There's something bigger with silver. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. So I'm gonna stick to my guns with that. And I truly feel that silver will surpass gold's price. When, I have no idea. I don't know what year or when, but I have a strong feeling that that is a strong possibility that gold could be surpassed by silver price. Meaning, if gold is $3,500, sometime in the future, I can see silver being $3,600, $3,700. So, again, that's just opinions. Don't invest on the people's own opinions. The banks, let's see, Muslim said the banks and companies are just going to slap their logos on the WebAuth and MetalX. But in the corner, they'll be powered by the XPR network. Yep. Listen, Loan is powered by the XPR network, and then when Metal gets merged, whatever, with XPR, and it's with Loan, it's going to be those three. I mean, you know, if you like what you hear, then look into it. If you don't, I don't blame you. And don't invest into the company. You know, buy something else that you feel comfortable with. But yeah, Silver, Metallicus, Proton, Loan. I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving it in this space at the moment, man. I am really loving it in this space. What is the relation between RippleNet and XPR? From my understanding, and I won't say I'm 100% correct, but from my understanding is that Ripple Network can run any blockchain on it, including XPR blockchain. That being said, they can have XPR network running on there, right? Ripple can look like the big fucking showstopper, right? They can be like, oh, come onto the Ripple network and you'll be compliant and you'll be able to move here and there in compliance, not knowing, and I'm not saying I'm correct again, I'm saying this is a possibility that Ripple, that XPR network, if it's merged with the Metal blockchain alone and with all the other shit, it could be literally running XPR network, okay? XPR network could be running on the freaking the A chain of Metallicus. All right, it's the fastest, the cheapest, it's a compliance, it's KYC, it's everything. If you notice, there's no KYC on the ledger, right? People are going to want to know who they're working with, who they're dealing with, so they know that they're not dealing with outside entities, with terrorists, with people who deal with black market or anything like that, right? Banks are going to be a little bit iffy because I'm not 100% sure, but I thought I heard something about like if you wind up picking up a coin that was wind up handling or dealt with some type of black market or something like that, it could catch up to you, you know, depending on where you got the coin or whatnot. All right, especially if you're buying it from somebody else. But that being said, if you go back and you do your own research, you'll understand that Metal blockchain and Proton network are the only two blockchains that are compliant for the ISO 200. And don't argue with me over here. You look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. I didn't say that. This is the CEO of Metallicus saying this. There is only two blockchains in the world as of today that are compliant for the ISO 200, 2222. All right, that's Metal blockchain and XPR network. All right. Again, you don't got to believe me. I don't care what you believe. You go do your own research. I'm just passing off information that I believe that has some facts behind it. Okay. What did they say? What do you think? Do I really have to stake the XPR network? I mean, I don't stake. Is there any risk of losing my money? Not that I understand if you stake. I don't think this you lose your money there. I don't know. I've been staking for 3 years now, so it is what it is. But again, you look into staking and you look to see if that's something that you want to do. You know what I mean? I'm getting 4.4% or 3.9%. So I don't know. I'm having my money work for me at the moment. It might not be for everybody. Werewolf is the arc. That's what I believe. Werewolf, I feel is safe. I feel Werewolf is safe as well too. Let me just unplug this. It's annoying. There we go. Side chains are expert running on XRPN makes sense. Yeah, I'm not so much into the loop with the XPRL and the XRPNs and the XRLPTs and all that other shit. I really got lost up in there, so I'm not too sure about all those other side chains. All I can just really tell you is that I see Metallicus kind of running the show, and that's where it really is. And again, I could be totally wrong, so do not follow what I say. Please look into everything that I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. Yeah, most conductive metals: number one, silver; two, copper; three, gold. They will use it for electric cars, solar panels, and much more. Yeah, they're gonna use it for everything. And if you understand that they're gonna come out with, listen, Tesla, and it's funny. I did a decode on the Elon Musk episode on The Simpsons, and I shit you not, the next day they came out with a video saying how Elon Musk needs all the silver. Okay, so I'm just saying. I did a decode on The Simpsons on the Must That Fell, and then the next day they come out with a video stating how Elon Musk needs a hell of a lot of silver. The solar panels, the satellites, fucking vehicles, robots, all that shit. I'm sure he's into drones, all that shit, all that stuff. All right. They're gonna need it all, baby. They're going to need it all the AI, all the robots, everything. So this is why it's on the critical list, people. This is why they put silver on the critical list, right next to gold. I mean, right next to copper. So what do you think about Parex? I have no idea what that is. So I guess I don't think anything about Parex. I'm paying small bills with the rewards with my XPR loan staking rewards. Awesome, Peter. Awesome, Pete. What up, Luca? Elon's rocket is going to Mars, called the Ark. I got another theory about all this going to Mars, right? Elon Musk has a hell of a lot of tweets about going to Mars. Marshall Hayner even says something about going to Mars. And people don't think they're going to be working together. What if all this shit about, everyone's talking about the moon, but we know Mars is further, right? Everybody's like, fuck that, right? Mars is further. What if, by them saying that we're going to go to Mars, everything is right? Mar-Lago that got raided, right? And then you had that Luigi guy. He has M-A-R in his name. Then I believe that sole survivor, that the Air India crash that happened, and that guy that happened to survive the whole fucking crash, the guy who sat in 11A or A11, he had a Mar in his name as well too, right? We know Mar means war when we flip it around, right? You flip the W, it becomes war instead of Mar. But what if What if all this time they've been saying, and remember, you also had that old guy Pena, right? Pena, whatever the guy's name is. Bitcoin's going to zero. Bitcoin, and when you find out who owns Bitcoin, it's going to zero. Everybody wants to go to Mars. Bitcoin going to zero. Marshall name is M-A-R. M-A-R. What if all this time they've been saying we wanted to go to Mars, they've been trying to hint that they're trying to go to Marshall, that they're trying to go to Bitcoin's going to zero. Where is zero? Because I heard it from somebody's mouth that you'll be able to buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin. The only way to do that without paying high fees, if it was wrapped on the XPR network. Marshall, the CEO for Metallicus. Now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying. I hear a lot of MAR. I see a lot of MAR. All right? To the fucking point, right? I'm going to tell you. Like, I literally live in the Matrix. To the point that I drive in a Ram, which is backwards for MAR. Okay? Which is backwards for the motherfucking bull, the goat. All right? Now, I can't make this shit up. I'm just telling you. What if? I mean, my whole Matrix world around me is all fucking connected. I jump in the car, I got the MAR in my truck. I go to the bathroom, I got S-Loan in my face. Taking a shit, flushing. I don't even got to flush because everything's automatic. Everything is automatic. Oh my God, everything is automatic in the bathroom. I don't got to put my hands on anything except for opening that door. That's the only thing that's not automatic are the doors that don't open automatically. But once you get into the bathroom, everything else is automatic. From the water, from the fucking air hand dryer, to the lotions out there as well too. The toilet seats, the urinal rolls, everything is automated. Just like WebAuth will be automated. Just like the new world is gonna be automated. Are we all going to Mars? Are we all going to Marshall's company, Metallicus? You heard it here first. I'm going to do another video too, but I'm going to slip it in right here. WebAuth is the future PayPal, okay? WebAuth Metal Pay is the future of PayPal. It's going to take out Venmo. It's going to take out Cash App. I'm not sure if it's going to take out PayPal because it's been there strong, but I'm sure it'll work side by side together with it. But believe me, there's going to be less people using Venmo. There'll be less people using fucking Cash App. There'll be less people using all these other fucking payment systems because if somebody's going to be paying you to use their shit, you're going to be getting rewards for using their shit. Why would you not use it? Marshall is a beast. He knows how to get people onto his shit, no problem. That's why I laugh and I don't sweat it when I see people like, but we need so many people to understand that we have this wallet. We need to get this out there. We need to advertise. Bro, do you understand that Metallicus is like exotic cars? They're making Maybachs and fucking Ferraris and Lambos and fucking Bentleys and Rolls Royce. They don't have advertisements. They don't need to. That's just my opinion. Okay? Metallicus is the company of exotic crypto. Like exotic cars, exotic crypto. That's what Metallicus got. At a super cheap price too today, baby. At a super cheap price. You could even probably have $500 and change your life around by just getting into XPR. Not financial advice, please. Don't listen to me at all. But I have a weird feeling that, $500 in XPR right now, $500 in fucking loan right now, $500 into the Dow, $500 into the metal. I mean, shit. My inside senses, my electrical freaking wires inside are sparking when I keep thinking about this company. And no, I don't get paid a fucking dollar from them. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I just, I don't know what it is. Something is attracting me. The Matrix. All I do is I see everything around me, as I showed you. My bathroom. There's metal everywhere. Metal sinks, metal this, that, pure white. I mean, and everything is silver inside too. Everything is metal and silver inside. All right. There's no black walls like in the cubicles for the bathrooms. It's all silver. Let's see. I lost track over here. We were talking about silver. We were looking at the charts. Let's see what we got here, baby. Are we gonna break $44 together forever right here? Are we gonna break $44 today? Oh my God, we are a nickel away, baby. We are 5 cents away from. Oh, we are 5 cents away from fucking smashing this to $44, baby. Let me get off the monthly chart. Let's put it on the 5-minute chart. Let's put it on the 5-minute chart. Woo! We have a little slide down. We got a little pullback, baby. We got a little pullback. All right, we got a little pullback. Let's see what you guys talking about. It's amazing news. Test proof. Simpsons EP with Elon looking out into the windows, star flashing, and Starship going up. Yep. If you see the Starship, they show you the moon inside the window as Elon Musk has taken off. The moon connects to silver. As you know, the moon, right? It's blue moon. They're talking about the silver moon. And then the sun is yellow, just like gold. Gold and silver. Moon and sun. Thank you, Spaceman. Trying to make it fun as possible on the show. One protocol will be used to set up the financial system on Mars. All I put out there on the subject. Good shit, Bob. Yeah, going to Mars. Hello, Mars. Yep. Mars to the hole, baby. Balls to the wall. Elon carried in Sloan Sink to Metallicus. Yep. Yeah, there's got to be a reason why Elon Musk walked into the motherfucking building with a sink. I mean, what else could that mean besides Sloan, staked loan? What else could that message be with him walking in with a fucking sink? Yes, sir. Elon and Marshall playing patty cakes on Mars. Test, yeah, it's pretty much undeniable at this point. Sora is just a little fucking creature in the cut under a rock, waiting for somebody to kick the rock, and then it's gonna fuck somebody up. That's what Sora is doing. Sora is just on a discount right now, peeps. Sora is just on, like I told you, don't go buying 100 this and that. Buy dollar cost average in if you believe in Sora, you want to buy into Sora, because you're $100. I mean, look at me. Fuck it. Excuse my language. I think I put in $1,000, over $1,000, and my shit is under $5. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And who knows? And it could probably still keep going down. Make it really sore. We can have different opinions and perspectives, but we are not allowed to take a life. You know what? It's funny you say that like that. We can have different opinions and perspectives, but we're not allowed to take a life. I mean, you could also say, why we have different opinions and perspectives, and why are we allowed to take a job, take a career. This is why it's important to work for yourself, because you work for yourself, ain't nobody firing your ass. Metal Dow going to be the next BTC 2.0. That could be possible. That could be possible. And the metal dollar would be big too, of course. I think everything in Metallicus is going to be big. Yeah, see what Spaceman saying? Put in $100 and now it's at pennies. And then it went up to 300 at one point. Yep, yep. Sora will hurt your feelings, bro. Sora will rape you, man. Leave you there, bloody, broke. That's why I said dollar cost average, and if you believe in the project, then you know what's up. If not, understand. And just move over to something else, baby. Here we go. Silver fucking sniffing back around, so you can't push me down, baby. You can't push me down. Oh, can I get silver on here? Let's see if we can watch silver here. Let me see if I can get it on here.